Hi, I'm Kara Carter.
And I'm Bella Hanges.
Are going to talk to you today a little bit about Little Women.
Little Women.
And kind of what to expect.
Newest Aaron Academy theater production for the drama class, guys. Premiering December 9th at 7 p.m. at College Heights Baptist Church.
Make sure you come. So I play Amy March.
And I play Meg March.
I'm the youngest
And
in
I'm the
March,
eldest.
in the March family. So we're just going to talk a little bit about the cast and just the different people. And we'll have another video coming out
soon.
Yeah, out soon. Where you get to meet the cast and we'll ask them questions and they can just kind of talk to you and all that kind of stuff. That way you feel like you get to know us and feel a part of this. Alrighty, so we'll start off with
The eldest, Meg.
this one.
This one, Bella Hanges, guys. Remember that. You're going to see it on Broadway someday.
Yes.
Not to toot my own horn. Meg is the eldest sister of the March siblings. She's 16 at the beginning of the play and 21 at the end. So there's a 5-year increment in between the first act and the second act. So, yeah, so Meg is she's very mature. She has to be the mature one of the 4 because their mother Marmee isn't always there to be with them and their father's off fighting in the war. So Meg just kind of has to, step up to be, the mother figure to, help the girls and to be like, don't do this, don't do that. Oh, sweetie, you'll be okay, that kind of thing. But at the same time, she's like, well, I want to be a teen. I want to do teen stuff. And I want to, live my life and have pretty dresses and stuff like that. But she knows she has to make those sacrifices for her sisters because she is the oldest.
So next down the line is Jo, played by Abigail.
Miss Abigail Medley,
who is amazing.
Let's just take a moment to say how amazing that this child is.
So I love Jo's character.
Oh my God.
She's really tomboyish
At the beginning.
Yes.
Toward the end, she's a little bit more
She
ladylike.
matures, yeah. But she kind of wants to take the place of her father, since her father is gone, and take that role. And, always has the best interest. She's the writer in the family.
Yeah, very creative, very, very creative character. And constantly having ideas about books and wanting to write and explore and go all over the world and like dreams that none of her other sisters would even think about doing. Like Meg is more stay at home, be the guardian, and then hopefully one day is able to go out and start a life of her own.
Yeah.
And then there's Beth, who kind of just likes to stay at home and doesn't really want to, really get out there in the world. Then there's Amy, who really all Amy really cares about at the beginning of the play is more like material possessions and titles. But at the end, she kind of, you can't really understand what Amy wants. Amy just kind of wants to be happy. Mm-hmm. Amy doesn't care how where she lives or anything. She just wants to be happy. Jo's really the only one that has dreams and wants those dreams fulfilled and like to go to Europe and to go to Paris and do all that.
But yeah, so Abigail is such, she is so sweet.
Girl. She's hilarious too, by the way, guys.
Good style.
Girl. She works. She works.
And she has a ton of memorization to do, and so
we don't even have half the lines.
Yeah,
that
I
she
give her credit because she completely.
We have what? No, we don't even. Okay, she has 260 lines. We don't even have half that, and we barely have anything memorized. And she has almost the entire play memorized, and we're just like.
So
she's rocking it, girl. You work it. Girl.
Yes.
She's amazing. If you're gonna come to see the play at all, come to see her because she's amazing, guys.
Definitely.
I bet you should come to see me too and Karen. But if you really, really want to, come see Abigail.
Definitely.
Yes.
Get a picture with her afterwards.
Yes, and me.
Me. Next down the line you have Beth, who is played by
Kenzie Burden, my little pumpkin.
She is so precious. I love you, Kenzie.
Let's just take a moment to talk about her hair.
Her hair.
The curliest, blondest little muffet you've ever seen. I'm not sure what a muffet is, but it is adorable. Her hair.
Yeah. And
oh my gosh, she's nothing like her character.
yeah.
She's very energetic and loving and sweet, which her character's very soft-spoken and timid and doesn't like controversy and won't speak out against people. And like, which is kind of her, but she's more outspoken. Like, if she sees something wrong, she's gonna speak up.
Yeah.
But like, her character's a little bit different, which she portrays the character so well. She really does.
Beth-
She's such a sweet little girl.
Even Beth in the play, she said something about how she's a little cricket by the hearth, you know, like she's kind of just there. And she really, to the March girls, she really kind of makes sure that we're all in check. And
Yeah.
she's like the glue of the
Like I see her as like the base. It's just like there would be nothing to hold us together if there wasn't Beth. Like Amy wouldn't, because Beth kind of keeps Amy in line, and Beth comforts Joe, and Beth is kind of Meg's little special one. And so it's like if she wasn't there, you know, what would happen? So she's kind of like the one that she's not a character that goes out and does all these great things, but she is the character that I think stands out the most in the March Sisters. Even though Joe is the main character, I do think Beth does stand out the most about being the one that is the glue. Because like you see her and you're just like, okay, well if she wasn't there, everyone would be lost. Like the play wouldn't even be a play.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be a book without her. You need someone like that. And so she plays the character really well. Kenzie, girl, you rock.
Next is Amy.
Miss Karen Carter.
Yes, and my character is really very sassy.
Very
And-
sassy. At the beginning, she's 12.
And I think that her character, she wants to be grown up like
Yeah.
her sisters, and she looks up to them without them wanting to know.
Yeah.
And she wants to be this grown up, so she can become really bratty because she doesn't listen when they tell her to do certain things or you know, that kind of stuff. So I think that my character definitely matures as the play progresses, and little surprises here and there. And yeah, so I definitely think that this has been a fun role to play because it's made me go back to my childhood. And
Yeah. She's not like that, her character at all. Like literally, she's the most down-to-earth, sweet person. Like her character, she's not sassy at all. Like she can be, but
then I
like
laugh.
she does it with sarcasm. Like her character is like sassy, like serious. And you do the role really well, girl.
Next, you have Marmee.
Marmee,
who-
Jacoby Bowman dies.
Yes.
Just take a moment. Okay. She is so sweet, Jacoby. She plays Marmee, who is our mother, the mother of the March children. Jacoby is very, very like mother-like.
Yeah.
Like she has that mother nature to her, which is
Nurturing,
helping
yeah.
her with that role like a lot because like Jacoby would be there to be like, oh my gosh, are you okay, sweetie? Oh my gosh, and like that she portrays that in her character really well because she's the mother, and I think that she got the role that she needed to. Like that was the best role for her. Like she portrays it so well. No, none of us could have done it. None of us. No, I would have been like, there.
Yeah, their child.
We have our dad,
Yes.
who is played by Mr. Connor Stewart.
We joke around with him and we'll always say, "Did you bring us cookies,
Yeah.
Father?" And
He's like, no.
"Yep." So we're gonna make you bring us cookies.
Connor, you are bringing us cookies, and if you don't, I will find you.
Yes. Yeah. He's really good, and I definitely think that.
He's good at his character. He really is. He has that nature to him of security. He has that very secure nature to him.
Yeah.
And the kind of stern, but at the same time, soft-spoken like a dad should be. Like strong. He's very strong in his character. Like, I'm the father. I am the man of the house, you know.
Next, we have Hannah.
Hannah, who
played
is
by Emmy.
Emmy, Miss Emmy. Okay, her hair. If you know Emmy, and you've seen her hair, let me just say, it is natural.
Yes.
It
Let's
is
take
natural.
a moment of silence. It's beautiful.
It's not fair. It's not fair that Emmy is so gorgeous. Like,
Yeah.
I'm surprised she's not a model yet. Emmy, why are you not a model? What's
Be a
wrong with
model.
you?
Come on
I
now.
don't know. It's literally insulting how gorgeous she is.
Yeah.
It's insulting. It's like, why can't I look?
Just leave. Leave the room.
No, you need to leave. Like now.
So her character is She is kind of like our second mom.
Like a nurse. She's a nursemaid basically.
Yeah.
She's there to clean and cook and like be there for us.
Help
like
us.
she's been there since I was born.
Yeah.
And then so she's been with us. She's real sassy, like and real like sarcastic, but at the same time she's very, very nurturing. Like she is like the mom when Marmee isn't there, and like even though Meg is kind of like the mom to the girls, she's like
Meg's still young.
Meg's still young,
Yeah.
and so then there's Hannah, who's also the mom to Meg. So she helps a lot.
And I think also since
Very
our dad's at war, and our Marmee has to just take care of a lot. I think that definitely Hannah is a huge role model
Yeah.
to the March girls,
Definitely.
and they definitely look up to her. Mrs. Gardner.
Dalen, girl.
Damon.
Dalen, she is amazing. She plays Mrs. Gardner.
Everyone's gonna fall in love with her voice. She has the cutest and
Little
sweetest
voice. She is
It's precious.
amazing. She plays the character really well. Mrs. Gardner is kind of like the sassy and the gossip girl of the play.
She's kind of like the lady in the town who knows what everyone's doing.
and like she'll
and-
suck up to the Marches, but then at the same time she'll like think they're so improper
Yeah.
because she hasn't married off Meg, or because Marmee hasn't married off Meg or Joe yet, or because she allows the girls to go around and run around in the snow and run down the street in their stockings or whatever, and not like dressed proper, where she's like, you have to do this and you have to do that and you have to be proper and you have to marry for money and not for love and that kind of thing.
Yeah.
So, but Dalen plays the character really well. She's very, very uptight with her character,
Yes.
which is great, but she's not like that in real life at all.
No.
She's so sweet.
She's
and down
really,
to earth.
I feel like she's sporty.
She's very sporty.
Yeah, she is.
But like
so.
she's real calm, like calm and collected, and with her character she's like,
Yeah.
and then there's Allie, who plays her daughter, Sally.
Sally.
Who is kind of like, her mother's like telling her about how bad the marches are,
Yeah.
but like Allie likes the marches, or like
Despite of what her mom does, her character is very like, she wants to think of the best of everyone, and always
her, like she's kind of sick of her mom going like, do this right, you have to be proper like this, you have to be proper like that, and she's just kind of like, I want to be like the Marches who run around in the snow and don't have to get married for love or for money. They can get married for love and marry whenever they want to, because that acceptance to be who you are. There's the twins, Morgan and Riley, who play Belle and Annie Moffat.
and the twins' brother plays
our
our
dad.
dad. So that's
the
kind of
twins
cool.
are the older than the brother.
Yeah. They're so sweet. So their characters are they're Meg's friends. So not only
They're kind of like gossip girls, like Mrs. Gardner.
Yeah,
They're
they-
kind of like Meg's friends, but
she
kind of
has them under her wing, and she's like, let me teach you the ropes of how to gossip. But really,
She kind of gives Mrs. Gardner the scoop on what's going on. in the
and it's not
March
like they want to be bad.
Yeah.
Like they just they want the best for Meg.
Yeah.
But at the same time, they can't believe that she's running around in the snow, and they can't believe.
She's not married for money
Yeah.
yet.
So I think that's always
Yeah.
interesting to see just the contrast of like wanting to
Oh,
be
yeah.
friends, but at the same time, they still have an ego that they have to
Yeah.
take care of.
They have a status.
Yeah.
Thomas Lawrence, who's AKA Lori, is played by Will Watson.
His name's just so like, it just sounds very like a detective. Will Watson.
Watson.
Yeah.
There's an issue.
He plays Lori, who is a friend of the Marches.
Friend of the Marches.
They basically pretty much adopted him. He moved over from Europe, so he's
After his
he's
parents
popular.
died.
Yeah, and he's staying with his grandpa next door. And his grandpa is kind of strict, kind of mysterious. No
Yeah.
one really hears from him a lot.
Yeah,
but
there's not a
he's
character
rich.
for him in the play, but
Yeah.
he's implied a lot. So you'll get to know him just by implications
Yeah,
of
and
him.
he's pretty rich.
Yeah.
But he always hangs out with the Marches, and there's a little love interest with a couple of the girls and him. But we all know who he ends up with, so moving on. To the next person, who is John Brooke.
Who is played by Andrew Hansen, who is really good at his character. Like, he's really good. Let's see. Andrew plays John Brooke, who is Laurie's tutor. And John Brooke has a thing for Meg. And since the moment that John saw Meg, he instantly fell in love. He was like, I have to marry this woman. I love her. She
Yeah.
is the apple of my eye. And so,
And it's very apparent for his affection. So
like
then,
he lets it be known.
yeah. So then
but-
Meg, she's like, that's so improper.
Yeah.
You know,
But
you do not do that.
she doesn't like him at first, but throughout the maybe middle of the play, she starts to having feelings and start to like him. And she tells herself, oh well, I cannot be with this man because I have to stay at home with my sisters,
Yeah,
and I have
take
to
care of
protect them and take care of them. But eventually, she lets her heart decide for her, and her and John do end up getting married and having twins. And then they live happily ever after. And then we have Miss Rachel Von Kessel, who plays none other than Aunt March. Duh. She's literally Rachel. Okay, let's explain Rachel.
Yeah.
Rachel's personality: down to earth, sweet, loving. She does not take crap from nobody. Very like, okay, I'm gonna do my thing, you do your thing.
It's black or white. you
Black
know?
or white with Rachel.
There's no gray.
Her character, and Rachel's not really sassy. Rachel's not sassy. She's just very black or white. Her character, Aunt March, is the four sisters' great aunt, and she is very sassy and very proper and very stuck in her old ways.
Very old-fashioned. It's a big
Very
ordeal
old-fashioned.
whenever she comes to see the marches.
Yeah.
You know, there's a lot of events that happen,
And Rachel plays the character so well, so well. Like it's amazing how sassy she can be, and it's just like, where did that come from, Rachel? Where did that come
yeah,
from?
it's great. You know, you're gonna get a lot of laughs from
Oh, yeah.
her and Miss Gardner, and it's just very. It lightens the mood a little, but at
Right.
the same time, you know, you can tell there's tension between even Marmee and her. Just,
Yeah,
you know,
because Marmee doesn't approve of Aunt March, thinking, oh, well, he gave his fortune away, and
Yeah.
now they're poor, and now he's off to war.
Yeah.
You know, he shouldn't have done that. So she has her own stuck-in-her-way views, and Marmee just kind of doesn't agree. She just kind of sits and nods. And,
Yeah.
You know.
holds her
does-
tongue a little.
Yeah.
Which adds another aspect, which is, you know, I feel as if Meg, she kind of is the same way. Jo doesn't hold her tongue
No.
with Aunt March. Beth just wants it to be okay. She wants everything just to be nice and everyone to get along, so she believes the best. And then Amy, behind Aunt March's back, will talk a little bit about her.
She kind of sucks up to her a little bit,
Yeah.
just because she knows she can get something out of her. Gordon Carter, the director, her dad, really good director. He's been so nice and sweet with us. He's amazing. He's such an amazing guy. Guys, that was Little Women. Basically, we're gonna have some more videos coming out of the whole cast interviews.
Yeah, you get to
And-
meet them one-on-one.
Little Women, opening December 9th, Tuesday, December 9th at 7 p.m. at College Heights Baptist Church, Hendersonville, Tennessee, guys. Be there.
Be there, be
please.
square. I just wanted to say, you know, it's a great family play to go to.
Oh, yeah.
I just think
Bring
that
the kids. Bring the kids.
it gets you in the holiday
bring babies.
spirit. No, don't.
Don't bring babies.
I mean, you can if you want, but
Just make sure they're fed and sleeping. Do not interrupt our play.
no.
Don't interrupt our play. We've worked hard on this.
We'll leash Aunt March on you. Anyway, it's a great way to get you in the holiday spirit and just to get you, you know, it's a really family feel-good type of play.
And it's like the beginning of the play is like
Yeah.
the beginning of the play is supposed to be set Christmas time, and the play is airing Christmas time, so it's gonna work
Yeah.
out perfect.
And I think it's just a great way to be with your family, to go to this,
Oh, yeah.
and it just be a good memory for you guys.
Yeah, you guys, please come. We are so gonna look forward to you. There are plenty of seats. We can fit a lot of people, so please come. There might be a little after party, maybe. I don't know. Surprise.
Before the performance, there's going to be an art show out in the lobby, and I'm
Oh,
pretty
yeah.
sure, I think they'll have food. If not, you know.
Yeah, come support our Iron Academy art students.
Yeah, and then there's also the musicians will perform for you guys. So you get a little bit of live music going
Yeah.
on, which I think is great. I know my family loves music and plays lots of instruments and that kind of stuff, and so they appreciate that.
Yeah, it'll make you cry, laugh, really feel the beauty. This play was gorgeously written. It is to the T from the book. It is amazing.
Yeah, there's a month left until we perform.
It is a classic, and the actors are amazing. You will not be sorry for coming to see this play.
Talk to you guys later. I hope
Bye,
you enjoyed
guys.
this. Yeah. Okay.
Bye.
Bye.